you guys like horror shows?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the Peripheral Season 1, Episode 4.
You okay, buddy?
Hey, Connor.
Connor.
You, man. You're right here.
What do you need?
Well, it was a pretty fun episode. It was kind of a filler one, I gotta be honest. It was a little fillery, but I still really enjoyed it. It started with a flashback in the future with with Wolfgang and his sister, which is always fun. I kind of just want to see a whole show of them just to get the whole backstory. I know they're gonna fucking tease me with that the entire show. You know, like, I may sound really stupid here, but it almost kind of feels like there is someone who is doing a peripheral, like, headset kind of thing and being his sister. Like, it almost seems like that little girl is someone else entirely. It almost feels like she's gonna be the bad guy or something. I kind of doubt that, but I just get the feeling every time she's talking to Wolfgang, or Wilf, you know, whatever you want to call him, that she is kind of being she's like someone else being inside that body, maybe. Or, you know, she just dies later on, and I'm completely wrong. You know, it could go one way or the other. But back to the flashback, and they end up seeing, like, oh my God, there's like a tent out there, and they're giving away all this free food. Hey, Wolfgang, you're not you're not pulling your slack. You go do it. And of course he goes, and it ends up being fake. And him and his sister both get captured. So we get to kind of see, we finally got to see at least what got her captured. He gets away. And apparently she doesn't. I still feel like she might end up being fake all along or something, you know, especially because it's all doing this headset shit, but I found that pretty interesting. But so now on to Flynn and Burton. This episode was mostly about her, and, you know, last week we saw her hand was clenching a bunch, and I was like, fuck, that's really going to end up fucking her up. This headset's, like, killing her. They say maybe the headset's not. It seems like it might be. It's also because she got vibrated a bunch last week, as dirty as that sounds. That guy with the vibration gun just kept fucking getting her, you know? So I feel like they don't talk enough about that probably being the cause of some of this shit, even though she was having that clenching problem before. It's interesting how her stuff works. I'm wondering what the fuck's going on with that. One thing happened this episode that I've been waiting for since episode 1, which, I mean, I haven't had to wait long. It's been 4 episodes, but Connor got to go in. He was pretending to be Flynn a little bit. Wasn't really pretending too well because they knew right away. But ever since they showed him, you know, he's been missing limbs. He has that pretty sweet motorcycle contraption / wheelchair thing. I've just been waiting for him to go into a peripheral kind of thing and get a body. And now, you know, now she asked for some bodies for him and the brother. So that'll be really fun if they all end up going in here and kind of working together in the future, like in their own like future bodies like that. That could be really fun. I'm really excited to see what episodes come of them if they do get their bodies. I did also really like this scene when she finally is getting in. I think that's the only time she does it this episode. She puts on the headset, and she's walking around. She's like, I'm just going to explore everywhere in the future because they don't let me look around enough. And it's like her hacker team at her work trying to unhack the team in the future. And they're having like a hack off to get her out of the body. But then ultimately it ends up leading to her and Wolf and that one chick all going to like a graveyard. And then they end up showing her through these like really weird, I don't know, they end up showing her these weird like balls that turn into cubes that keep turning into things, and showing her dates. And then showing her, like, basically what the fuck happened to the world and what killed every human and all this shit. It ends up fucking freaking her out when she gets out of the headset and shit. But that was a pretty cool scene. I really liked that. Apparently in 7 years, all this shit's gonna start happening. And I'm assuming part of the point is for her to stop that to happen, obviously. But it'll be interesting in a couple seasons, I guess, depending on how long this show goes. Will we start to maybe see some of this happen? Or is she gonna completely stop it? You know, who knows? Well, I mean, I guess the showrunners know, but and the people that read the book. So quite a bit of people know, actually. But I don't know. I thought it was pretty interesting. Some of it, you know, because I'm new to it, I'm going episode by episode. It's a little confusing every now and then, but that's why I do these videos, and then you guys can inform me on what I don't know. We didn't get any Corbell Pickett, no Peter Abernathy this episode, which was kind of a bummer. You know, every episode he's been in, I'm like, oh, here's Peter Abernathy, you know, and I'm like, whatever, and I don't really care. But then the one episode that he's not in, I'm like, oh, I kind of miss him a little bit. I kind of want him to be in this one. We did get to see B-Lady a little bit, too, when she was kind of threatening that one guy, and they were having, like, let's have a smart-off conversation back and forth a little bit, and it was okay. But nothing major with them, nothing like we didn't really kind of know, and they were just kind of going back and forth and whatever. But I think that's going to do it. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. If I didn't cover anything, please comment it down below. I think I talked about mostly everything except for the B-Lady shit. I didn't really care for that, but that's about it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next week for episode 5.